So welcome to my channel, That's What We Call the Good Life. I came up my allotment a few days ago only to find, shock horror, that something had my corn. We'd built this, we thought we'd barricaded it in really well, there was no chance of anything getting in, and then my husband walked up here and he looked down and I don't think he quite knew what to tell me because I was up the allotment doing something else at the time. And as you can see, complete and utter devastation. And do you know what, I was upset, but I did get over it reasonably quickly. But our thoughts were, well, what on earth has got in and where has it got in, because we had stuff all around. Obviously I've moved some stuff out today to show you the corn, but it looked completely barricaded in. So now what had got it and how had it got in? So we decided to set up a night camera to see what was eating our corn. Now I don't know if any of you guys have got any ideas whether that gives you a clue of what's been eating it, but you know what, up our allotment there is much debate about what gets the corn, from squirrels to badgers to pheasants to foxes to pigeons, you name it. The list is utterly endless, but completely cleared and absolutely devastated. So we decided to set up a night camera to see exactly who the culprit was. So let's head round the back and we'll see what we set up and how we set it up. So this is the other side of the cage here where the Sweetcorn is, and we've got a night camera here. So we've had this for quite a few years because we actually quite like watching the wildlife at night and to see what's generally in our home garden actually. So that's why we got it, more to look at hedgehogs. It wasn't really to find out who was going to eat my sweet corn, because I didn't even know that was going to happen. So, and we've had this for some years. It's really good. You know, it comes with a stand and everything. We attached it to the wood because it makes it quite hefty. If you fancy getting a night camera to find out what's going around your plot or going around your home garden, we'll put a link on the screen there so you can purchase one if you want to. They are quite handy and kids love them as well, to see what's running around in the garden, even if it is just to see your cat through the conservatory window with its eyes reflecting in the light. Well, we have caught some really cool stuff on that. Anyway, back to what's getting my corn. So my husband thought that they were getting in that corner. If I'm honest, I wasn't 100% convinced, but that was the only place that looked a little bit of a weak zone. So we aimed the camera at that area to see what was going on, and we set it for a couple of nights, and we got some really interesting footage which gave us the answer to who's been having my corn. So we're just going to pop that on the screen now and you'll be able to see with me what we got to see. So now, as you can see, it's quite conclusive that the animal that has been having my corn looks like it's a badger. So, and that's all we could see was a badger going in. So I think we can safely say that that is our culprit. Now that's not to say that that's the culprit for everyone's corn, but I think that's definitely the one that had mine. Now whether or not I'm going to give them a go next year and grow corn, my gut instinct was no, never again. But my father-in-law said no, we will make the fortress stronger. So you'll just have to stay with me and subscribe to see whether I do actually give it a go next year or not. I'd love to hear if you're growing any corn, how's yours been doing? And I do see some lovely pictures on some of the forums on social media that some people have had some fantastic corn, and we did have a few cobs, so it wasn't all bad. It's just that I think the badgers got most of them.